Hi. Good evening. Hold on. Okay. We're good. Okay. Am I late? A little bit, yeah. But I haven't done my dailies, guys. Wait, hold on. Let me just click some things. Hi, Walderge. Welcome, welcome. I'm still not on the recent chapter, okay. Wait, I wanna read this. You drag yourself in, desperate for caffeine, only to find Langley and Isomer already there. Whoa, Isomer and Langley. Wait, let's. Or is that fine? I think it's fine. That's fine. Isomer and Langley are interacting, man. Isomer's cup of black coffee looks bitter enough to be ink. How much caffeine? Yes. Langley is calmly grinding beans. Each motion is deliberate as if she were handling classified intel. Who would have thought that they would, Langley and Isomer would both like coffee? I have nothing against hard, hand ground coffee, but if the goal is waking up, the process could stand to be a little more efficient. You're not wrong. If all you want is a jolt, plain black coffee works. But coffee's value isn't limited to staying awake. What do you think, Rookie? As fellow leaders who rely on coffee to get through the day, we'd love your take. Langley grinding beans. I know. Grinding what beans, though? Indeed, the third party perspective might give us the most objective verdict. Before you realize it, you're already holding a cup in each hand. I have to choose between the two. Hey, I know. A good hand ground cup is more than a stimulant. The grind, the pour, the extraction, every step demands patience. I gotta agree with that. Catching up on the story, yes. Yes, we are. Anyway, we've still got a lot of time for the recent main story, so I think we're good. Much like intelligence work, rush it and you lose the flavor. Wait too long and you miss the moment. What matters is finding order within the chaos. I understand that, though my reason for preferring bitter coffee is simpler. It doesn't dress up reality or promise pleasure, it just delivers clarity. The world is complicated enough. Coffee can be simple. It seems like Isomer is one of those people who likes things simple. Huh? Hi, Grinex, Rift. Welcome, welcome. You try to laugh it off, but the two exchange a brief glance, a quiet understanding you're clearly not part of. Good. Looks like our rookie is ready to give it a try. Try to very, very dark coffee. Great. Fair enough. If I'm not offering opinions, the least I can do is taste it myself. You look down at the two cups in your hands. One is stark and bitter, the other contains something more layered. I'm assuming the other one is Langley's. I like bitter coffee, but I'd like it to have layers too. So you pour both into the new 1 liter travel mug you just bought and sync them together. Nice job, Chief. You didn't have to choose. Tomorrow, Persona collab main story chat. Surely gonna slap Queen Lilith on the plane. I saw the PV. My god, I'm excited. We're seeing Marian. We're seeing Scarlet. And then we're seeing her sister too. It's okay though. I'm quite excited. I'm excited for Thursday. I will try my best to stream Thursday evening because I'm excited. That depends if I have the energy, okay? Langley Grindy. Oh wait, I read
Now
that.
you stay here and don't wander around.
Hold on,
Granny's
folks.
bringing back some pretty little trinkets you're gonna love, alright?
I haven't done my dailies, that's why I'm clicking things. It'll be quick, okay. Where's my free rolls? I think I'll buy this. Let's buy more. More money, more fun. Wait, we shouldn't use too much. Because we're gonna use the stamina for the main story. Okay, maybe that's enough. Yay! Free rolls. Haven't done that yet. Did I forget anything? Hopefully not. Oh, wait.
Oh, are you here to see me?
No, I'm not here to see you, Faye. I'm actually watching illegally within my production floor, so I may pop in and out like it's okay, no problem though. I appreciate it.
Come, please sit. I've saved the best angle for your eyes only. The stars are putting on a show tonight.
Aight, we're ready. We are ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Also, I hope the volume of the game is okay.
The place that used to be a prison for me has now become a garden in full bloom. Flowers aren't a symbol of my death, but of my rebirth.
Yeah, that's the skin they gave away because because suddenly Grandma is back from the dead. Anyway, let's go to chapter 20, Thorny Roads to Dawn. I am actually quite late for this chapter because we are currently in, I think 20, was it 21? The Isomer and Celine event. Also, I hope you guys got your Isomer and Celine. Mine is just, wait, I have not shown you my Isomer and Celine. My Isomer and Celine are both S1 right here. S1. How much cubes? It took everything away from me. Well, how much do they have? I think around 16k cubes. And how many tickets? I can't remember how many tickets I have. Need to skip S5 Queen Press. Oh, why? Have you reforged your Coco? I haven't yet. I don't have enough mats, I think. I don't have enough mats. So do we prioritize Coco first for the reforge? Alright, on to the Thorny Roads to Dawn. It's fine if we would prioritize Granny, Warrior. As dusk draws near, warriors of the far lands gather. Yet consensus remains beyond their reach. Oh shit. I think shit is about to happen in this meeting.
Stay behind me. This time, I'll protect you.
Twilight approaches, the last scent of blood carried away on the wind. The old woman's steps across the sandy earth are both firm and light. After days of long travel, she finally lifts her dust goggles, revealing a pair of stern, penetrating eyes.
You want me to be your mom?
Hi, Makida,
Well,
welcome.
then go clean your freaking room and take out the trash.
Oh no. From the fortified hill ahead, figures rise one after another from behind sandbags and mounted guns, waving to her with unguarded joy. Hi, welcome!
It's Helga! Helga's back! Lift the lockdown!
Should have given us a heads up, Helga. We'd have rolled out the welcome wagon.
Save the fuss. Just let him know I'm here.
Inside the Farland Alliance Council tent, the leaders have just concluded a hollow discussion. The real question, whether to bind their future more closely to Frasier, has since yesterday's incident been settled in a consensus. No, don't fall for it. But don't get yourself be controlled by this city either. Man, the dilemma. I use Augustus Serpent, Coco Murphy, Celine Shin in Dark Zone. You just activate every. Oh my god, really? I should use my Coco then. I mean, I should reforge her. Hi, Bishcat! Welcome, welcome. We are back in action. This is the scene Helga walks into. From the seat of honor, Jabara scrambles to his feet, ready to surrender the chair to their rightful authority. The former revolutionary soldier and current Farland Alliance diplomat newly returned from Frasier. Who would have thought that Helga is actually a higher up?
Someone is a little sussy this here.
Oh, stay put. You look comfortable there, and I'm good standing. Wouldn't get a clear view of all your faces from way back there anyway.
Her gaze sweeps over the companions she hasn't seen for so long. There is Yokna, who has governed the Rift Valley for years, reliable in minor matters, yet maddeningly indecisive when the stakes are high. Yikes. Jabara, guild master of the merchants, has spent a lifetime chasing coin. He lacks vision, but can acquire anything anytime. And Ryle, all impulse and rough edges, but a superb warrior and an even better trainer. Oh no, each one of them are not diplomat candidate. She might be an elder, but she's still a girl boss. She is, and seems like everyone respects her. The Farlands would not function without them. Knowing their flaws all too well, Helga had instructed them before leaving to convene a proper council on the matter of Frasier and the city. Now, as her eyes land on the blackboard at the far end of the tent, the word Frasier stark upon it. A faint conclusion settles in her mind. Uh-oh, don't fall for it.
Let's hear it. What's the situation?
Dear Lord.
We trust you've been well. With the unrest along the route and no word for so long, perhaps bringing some of our own escort would have been wise in hindsight.
Girl boss equals mommy, yes.
And who's to say our own ain't got this city's spies mixed in? With her skills, she's safer moving alone. Not all of us need a whole damn guard detail just to cross a road.
Enough. If our intel on this city wasn't shit, and Frasier wasn't breathing down our necks, Helga wouldn't have had to risk her neck for us in the first place.
Okay, good. I like this. Both they are doubting both Frasier and the city, as they should. Because both Frasier and the city would just want to use them. I love Yokna so much. It's a bit sad she's just an NPC despite her having this amazing design. Man. Yokna shoots a glare at the two men. All talk, no substance. Wow, she just said all talk, no substance. Men. She spits out her toothpick and lunges into the story of everything that's happened since Helga left.
Never would have guessed. That kid's Hypatia Campbell. No wonder she knows Aurum Secretum tech like the back of her hand. I liked her. Still do. But the proof's right there.
Yeah, man. All talk, no substance. She's funny. I like her too. with that statement, I'm not sure if they exactly hate HIPAA. Yokna is on my list of hot NPCs who could be chief wives but aren't. It's a waste indeed. Oh well. She seems like she seems too badass to be just an NPC. Pick up the toothpick and turn it into a heirloom. Wow. Okay, you can get that and set it aside as your family heirloom. Helga's brow tightens. She remembers the girl as they met in Frasier days ago, but Margaret never mentioned authorizing a journey this deep into the Farland territory. And the man with her, almost certainly a city spy. Then there's also the Luminary Society to consider. Well, Rust isn't exactly a city spy anymore. Her eyes flicked towards Saina, hunched in the corner, silently honing her blade without a glance upward. Saina is the one who can also use Aurum Secretum, right? The fiery lady. Warrior Aurum Secretum lady. The Luminary Society's influence spreads through the Farlands on the reputation of its Aurum Secretum warriors. They already have the people's trust. Add a Disian to the mix and this situation can only sour. Oh dear lord. So Frasier have deeply infiltrated the Farland peeps. Great. Saina is the one with a hate boner to this. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, definitely, that lady.
Seems the schemers got restless while I was away. They all think they're hunters. All convinced there's treasure buried out here in these white sands. First they feed off our dead comrades' despair. Then they prey on the living's hope. Fine. Can't blame us if we bag the prize before they do. Step into these swallowing sands and be ready for them to be your grave.
She steps to the blackboard and begins methodically laying out the intelligence gathered since her infiltration of Frasier City. I love Helga's voice. I like her voice too. As well, the VA did so well. I agree.
This city hasn't won, but we haven't lost either. What matters now is this. Neither Dis City nor Frasier has a damn clue where the hypercube veins are since the Black Ring vanished. That Black Ring, the one our Farland kin poured everything into, is just gone. It's not that they won't tell us. They don't know where it is either.
Great, thank you for telling everyone that.
This Unity Gala is nothing but a consolation prize. A peace offering to shut us up.
Helga's interrogation was very emotional. I need to read it. Do we have time to read it though? I actually still want to read through HIPAA. HIPAA, Margaret, and then Helga. I just don't know if we have the time. I will try my best, guys, okay? Haven't read it either. I will try my best. It depends. If we can clear this chapter today, then maybe I can do it tomorrow. You don't have time. Isomer cannot wait. No, we have time. The event or the main story event is like what, 30 days. We have time. The tent, after days of heated argument, falls abruptly silent. The leader's eyes meet in flickers, then dart away. Hands clasped loosely before her, Helga meets each gaze in turn, steady and deliberate, reading the unspoken conflict on every face.
At least Frasier's still trying to get on our good side. They get it. We're all tied together. Sink or swim as one. They wouldn't just ditch the Farlands when things get rough.
Oh, come on.
Why else send that society rep here to show off their hypercubes?
No, don't fall for it, Yokna. If things get tough, they would just use you as a weapon, perhaps. So don't do it. No. Though her voice carries a hint of hesitation, Yokna continues to argue for the value of the Luminary Society's hypercube technology. Her people need that mine, and her determination to secure them is absolute. I mean, it's okay if you want the hypercube mine, but don't fall for the Fraser people. I'm late, it's okay. I love how every faction is shitty in their own way. Even this city. Exactly. So you just cannot trust anyone at all. Trust the people that are with you instead. Trust your the people and the land you're in. Not some... Should I call them... I think I can actually call both Fraser and this city a sort of colonizers, I think. They're actually doing atrocious things to these people.
Can we trust any of it? What if Fraser's just looking for a polite way to back out of their promises?
Yes, you tell her. They're yeah, they are. That's why I'm like, protect your land, protect your people, do not trust anyone. So Fraser is basically Spain back then. Yeah. Exactly. Because what do they want with these people? They want the people as, for example, they in exchange for technology protection, hypercubes, they want, for example, food. They trade that, right? And this city wants something similar, I think. And they also probably want people, the land. What else does this city influence? Control. So either way, you shouldn't really trust both, man. It's a very tricky world we're in. Jabari's mind works with the volatile speed of a market ticker, churning out ideas that defy all conventional logic.
Fuck 'em all!
Yes! I can agree with Rael here.
How many times have those Dis City mutts ground us into the dirt? The only reason the Farlands are still on a leash is because we got no real way to fight the mania. If it weren't for the Aurum Secretum tech, we'd all be corpses already.
The problem with Rael is I think he's been too brainwashed by the Luminary Society. Oh dear. He's really too hot-headed.
That black ring that can mine hypercubes was paid for in Furorian blood, and then it just happens to get lured right to the Dis City border. Whose damn scheme is this, huh?
Whose damn scheme is this? Isn't it the underground? They don't know. Rael, guess there's no point in even trying.
Farland Alliance. From the very first day, I've never once seen you all stand as one.
Yikes. For a so-called Farland Alliance, they have never stood as one. RIP. Are they doomed? Well, it depends on their actions.
But this time, you've really outdone yourselves.
Helga swallows her rebuttal. With a silent inward sigh, she turns to leave, only for Yokna's voice to cut through the tense tension. Yokna draws herself up, extracts a briefing document from her coat, and lays out their next plan.
We've captured that Dis City Outland Affairs officer who showed up after. Calls herself Margaret Curvaz. She's already secured in our rock prison.
What? She was captured? After aura farming in the last chapter? What?
Care to question her?
The Dis City Outland Affairs officer?
Rock prison. I can't imagine Margaret in a prison, man. She's too elegant for a prison. A fortress of stone and despair. Prison cells are gouged into the sheer cliff face, each sealed by a heavy steel reinforced door. The only opening is a small ventilation window, its frame so savagely eroded by relentless wind and sand it has nearly melted away. Beyond that barrier is nothing but a sheer 100-meter drop. The sole access is a rickety hanging cage. To leave otherwise would require wings. Then how did they put her in there? Inside one cell, the prisoner appears almost serene. With slender fingers, she delicately peels open a withered grain to feed a small bird resting on her palm. Damn! She's in a prison, but she still looks so freaking flawless and elegant. The groan of the prison door breaks the quiet. She turns her head and smiles.
I'd almost thought you'd forgotten me. I'm pleased you've decided to visit at last.
What? Margaret really so goddess coded. She really is the most fitting for Paradisos and the city's peace ambassador. Wait, what is Margaret's Paradiso's number? She's serving even in prison. I know, right? My lord. Diplomat. The diplomat from this city is well detained. She has her own opinions on the Farlands and Frasier. You know, I think with her powers, she could have escaped being captured. Maybe this is intentional, because if I remember correctly, she can control people's emotions, right? She could just make everyone be peaceful and leave, but she didn't do it. I wonder why.
Hey, this city chump, it's your lucky day.
Last time, emotions were running rather high. I'm not sure how much you truly heard. Perhaps I should reintroduce myself properly.
Okay, ma'am. It's only said that her birthplace is part. I guess so, but she doesn't have a number, really. That's interesting. The harsh surroundings cannot diminish her innate grace, of course. She greets each visitor with a measured smile and the impeccable bearing of a hostess receiving guests in a salon. Wow, she's treating the prison as a salon. Amazing.
You must be Miss Yokna of the Rift Valley encampment. We met briefly before. Your people were somewhat less cordial than you.
That depends on the company, miss.
She just called her miss. She's so mother, she is.
And you are Mr. Rael. I've heard stories of your beautiful wings.
What? What the beautiful wings?
Mr. Jabara, you may not recall, but we have met twice before. At the NF-106 Great Expo, and again at the Embassy reception in Frasier.
Jabara's expression tightens. He swivels toward Helga, urgency sharp in his movement.
As you know, I've traveled extensively for the Alliance over the years. It's not surprising certain attentive parties might have noted my movements.
Why does he act as if I have not done anything wrong? Helga. I am just attending parties. Jabara is like a sly snake, I think. A hot woman who's reached the point where she could end up in prison and still look divine. I agree. Those kinds are dangerous, but we forgive them. Of course, we forgive the sussy sinners here and path to nowhere.
I am aware that each of you leads a city-state or community in the Farlands. You represent countless ordinary people who call it home.
Jabara sus. Especially he's a merchant. Oh dear. He's all going to be more for profit and can easily change sides, I think.
As the peace ambassador, I have long wished to speak with you all directly about the future of the Farlands.
Oh.
Yet my messages have been met with silence.
She really intentionally got captured in order to communicate with these people.
Now, it seems we finally have the chance.
Fuck your peace! The Farlands never asked for peace from this city. Not when it's built on our people's blood. We only want blood for blood.
Oh no! He's so pissed off. Margaret, just use your power on him. Calm this dude down. The worse they are, the better. Please ISO make Evelion playable. Let's see. How worse is Evelion, I wonder? Well, so far, you can't help but get angry with Evelion, okay? After what she did with Millie. And then there's, what's her name? Not Celine. Oh my god, I forgot her name. The one inside the event with the train. God. Clementine. Yeah. Preach it, brother. What?
They say this one's silver-tongued in Frasier, yet leaves no trail. Now she has let 2 Dis-City killers slip right through our grasp. We can't afford to be gentle.
What?
Please, let me explain.
Yeah, listen to her.
Consider, if this were truly a trap laid by hostile forces from Dis-City, assassins would have been lurking around the ruins.
Yeah,
The
people
moment you
will be
emerged,
dead
they
already.
would have overwhelmed you.
Exactly.
But that is not what happened. I came to you alone, unprotected, to clear their names and to speak with you directly. The real culprit has used your prejudice to frame 2 innocent people. Their goal is to sow deeper hatred between the Farlands and Dis-City.
You might want to check the current PTN in-game survey. Do you want to answer it on stream? But I'm not sure if I should have read through the main story first or not. She's saying the truth here. The real culprit has used your prejudice to frame 2 innocent people. Yeah. It's the underground and Frasier working together. They just don't know. Her voice holds a gentle warmth, and her manner radiates genuine sincerity.
I know I am not welcome here. You may even see me as an enemy. The hatred between Dis-City and the Farlands has festered for so long it feels unbreakable. And now, we have just endured another war. But I had to come, for the sake of the peace I believe in.
You know, I want to believe her, but this woman is dangerous, man. Don't fall for it, cheatery. It's gotten like, what's your favorite sinner like? And the options just call out every player out there for liking morally questionable character. Really? Oh no, they know our type, guys. The more morally questionable they are, the more we like them, right? All eyes watch the woman with wary scrutiny. Though they're captive, she stands unbowed. Her posture is straight, her bearing unbroken and resolute. What a queen!
In my memory, the Farlands and Dis City were not always at odds. When I was a child, my father often traveled here for diplomatic exchanges.
Oh.
It is true that during its expansion, the Discord government committed many atrocities against the Farland people. That ended with the government's collapse after the establishment of Edge in NF-103. Afterward, the Farlands and Dis City entered a period of reconciliation.
Okay, at least she did not brush off what happened during the Discord government. Aga. What was that? This survey is not out in EN yet. Second class citizen for real, man. Even stuff like submissive dominant is there, as well as a scale of 1 to I need to answer this later. Okay. I need to answer this. It would be fun on stream. I'll ask your opinions, guys. If you guys are still awake, that is.
The turning point was NF-104. That year, Dis City suspended hypercube exports to the Farlands, declaring them an emergency strategic resource and imposing a full embargo.
Yikes.
That embargo rapidly soured relations between us. By then, I was already in Frasier, hearing only one narrative.
Saw image of the survey on Twitter and thought it was fan-made. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Now I am curious. I need to answer this survey. Because sometimes I forget to answer surveys. The devs really knows their audience. Yes, and I love them for that.
It claimed Dis City was hoarding vast hypercube stockpiles while leaving people of the Farlands to die in catastrophes, all while secretly selling them back at exorbitant prices to drain the Farlands of their wealth.
I think there's some truth in that accusation, though. Because you know Nirvana, right? Nirvana is using the hypercube as leverage, if I remember correctly. Margaret's me is so scared because she's out here brainwashing me as well, despite knowing she's scared. Me too. Man, I don't know. I know I shouldn't trust her. Always be suspicious of ladies like this in Path to Nowhere. But for now, what she's saying is, there's some truth into what she's saying. Look at that face. Why would you not trust her? The more innocent a face is in this game, the more sussy they are, okay? Look at her face. I know, guys. I know. And if you compare her to Moore, look at Moore's face. Doesn't she look so innocent also? Then look what happened. When you read through her interrogation. Oh my lord.
But the truth was quite different. In NF-104, a massive, unexpected explosion occurred in our hypercube mining operation, deep in the West District mine.
Okay. She got a very good excuse. That's why this city cannot export hypercubes. Okay. Go on. Remember Adelaide, his cute face. His face is cute? Man, no. That's a face you just want to punch. Although I do admit that he is quite an ikemen, okay.
What you now call the Führer Black Ring is actually the 5th Black Ring. What exploded back then was the 2nd.
Aha, okay. Thank you for explaining that.
Yes. We understand the Farland suffering because this city endured a similar calamity long before.
She's very, very good with her words, huh? Like, really empathizing with the people. We have the same struggles. We understand you. She's a very good diplomat.
That Black Ring destroyed vast infrastructure, and countless workers were lost to the mania. Hypercube mining ground to a halt. Far from exporting, Dis City itself faced a severe resource crisis. While we fought desperately to contain the Black Ring and restore production, the Farlands not only offered no aid, but launched waves of public condemnation and protests against us. Tell me, who was pulling the strings behind the scenes? And who stood to gain?
Wow. She just framed, well, what she said is true, okay, some of it, but she's framing a common enemy, which is Frasier. That's very witty of her. Very cunning lady.
Get to the point.
I'm
What are you
scared.
trying to say?
Frasier acts as the middleman in trade between the Farlands and Dis City. After the hypercube shortage post-NF-104, Frasier stockpiled most of the hypercubes that Dis City did export, then spread the lie that Dis City had imposed a monopoly and embargo, all to stir hatred.
Okay, that really happened. Okay, good. Use that as a weapon against Frasier. Cute face. Scruffy old dad's lady's boss mommy's check. Yes. She's so cunning because she's still like trying to colonize Farlands. Exactly. Man, she's very good. Very good at her words. I'm scared. I do not want I don't want to talk to someone like this. Because I will fall for it.
We tried to make amends. At the NF-106 Great Expo, we hoped for a peaceful gathering to unite all sides. Instead, Frasier detonated BR-003, sabotaging the expo I had worked to organize and directly sparking the year-long Outland War.
Yikes. Okay.
Do you truly believe BR-003 was a ring weapon deliberately created by Dis City? When such a thing emerges, who suffers most? Do you think we welcomed it?
She's also a really good actress, huh?
Frasier fears contact between us because they know the buried truth will surface. When it does, the people of the Farlands will clearly see who they should truly stand with.
My little colonizers, she never did anything wrong in her entire life. I don't know, man. I want to know what happened to her. Because she said she has been going to and from the Farlands with her father, right? What happened? And also, how did she get her powers how did she get her powers? And why does she know Langley? How close are they? I have so many questions, really.
I did not mean to assign blame, only to set the record straight. To you, they claim Dis City restricts trade. To Dis City, they express grave concern over the Farland Alliance's hostility. All while Frasier keeps its own hands clean.
She's good.
I won't listen to your twisted words. No one but Frasier ever lifted a finger to help us. The Aurum Secretum Institute, the anti-mania devices, which of those wasn't built with Frasier's support?
In fact, we have maintained normal trade relations. Mr. Jabara, you are aware that recent hypercube shipments to the Farlands came through deals with Nirvana, all at fair prices. I should add, I personally facilitated those agreements as well.
Aha! Jabara is gonna get used by Margaret. Never. She knows Kath as well, right? So these are very old hot ladies we're dealing with. Very cunning hot ladies.
What? How did you...
Under the weight of their murderous glares, Jabara mops his brow, his hand coming away slick with cold sweat. Finally, with a visible internal shift, he steels himself to confess everything.
Yes, all right. After the Great Expo, I secured the exclusive transport routes between our territories. When Fraser halted the hypercube trade because of the war, I arranged several shipments through Nirvana. If not for the sandstorms, then the apostles after the Black Ring, those hypercubes would already be in every town.
Do you think we could trust that statement? He could also be profiteering by hoarding hypercubes and selling it at exorbitant prices.
You son of a bitch!
Wow, not only does Margaret pin one enemy in order to join hand with his people, he's putting some sort of blame on Jabara so that the Farland Alliance Council would doubt him.
Why are you shouting? Haven't you used hypercubes too? I did this for everyone's good, and this is the thanks I get?
Now Margaret is sowing discord. She hasn't lifted a finger. She just used her mouth. Good lord. Jabara's Dicity smuggling was the last thing Rael expected. Incensed, he turns his fury away from the traitor and fixes it on Margaret.
Spare us your divide and conquer tricks. Everyone knows Jabara's a weather vane who bends with the wind, and Yokno wasted her time at that worthless expo because her nerve failed. Dizzying. Our blood once soaked the sand from your blades. You should have known then. Some of us don't forget.
You take pride in wielding Aurum Secretum, don't you, Mr. Rael? Even Miss Campbell never imagined her brilliant creation would birth such a twisted form of hope in these sands. But she didn't develop Aurum Secretum for war, or to turn on other humans. It was meant to fight the Black Rings, to survive catastrophes. When did the Aurum Secretum warrior's purpose shift to vengeance? Who twisted your aim with hate, and now leads you chasing the Black Ring to your graves?
What? Margaret times her pause perfectly, watching the flush of anger darken Rael's face. Aha! She got him. She's just putting everyone against one another, waiting for things to unravel by themselves without dirtying her own hands. She's so freaking cunning. I love her, man. The fact that she's saying all that while smiling is nerve. Exactly. You know that she's just doing her job. You know, it's scary how convincing she is. Merchants are loyal mostly just for money. They are hard to trust. Exactly.
I believe I've clarified the past grievances. I trust you'll judge wisely.
Yikes. They're not gonna trust each other after this. Thank you for sowing discord, Margaret.
Now, let me present what I've actually come to offer you.
Oh.
Recently, BR-002, the second Black Ring lurking beneath the West District mine, was eradicated. The threat is gone, and new mining operations have been revived. The West District is rebuilding its facilities. Once production resumes, the new hypercube output won't just make up for the deficit since NF-104. It will surpass previous levels. We will soon be free from the scarcity that has plagued us. And this prosperity, I sincerely wish to share with all of you in the Farlands.
Wow, now she's throwing at them a hope. Oh, the supplies will come. We will secure supplies for the Farland Alliance. The room explodes into a clamor of shock.
You mean this city's new mine? The hypercubes? You'd share with us?
I'm not sure if she has the authority to say that though. Girl, the smooth talker. Yeah. I don't know. Does she have the authority? Does she have influence to Nirvana? Maybe.
Of course. provided we maintain a peaceful partnership.
I'm gonna translate what she says, dear. Provided we maintain a peaceful partnership, provided that you are tied to the city. I'm not sure how tied up, but I just hope they won't become like a what's the term for that? A subservient state to the city. Influence with Nirvana. She has influence with Paradisos. Oh dear. Well, okay. Maybe she could make things happen. Sure. Her speech and charisma levels are high. Maybe even maxed out. And the fact that she's hot and has a wonderful voice only adds to her appeal. Yeah, but the way we know that she has certain influence on people makes her very, very suspicious. And then you add her very smooth talking skills. Man, she's very hard to trust. Girl said we would share ours, but we'd take the one you. Yeah, rip, ma'am. Oh, I just hope this will be an equivalent exchange, but I doubt it. I just hope the Farland Alliance wouldn't let themselves be a puppet state for the city.
But
Rage.
as Rael said, the last time Discians showed up in White Sands, it brought only blood. If you truly want to negotiate, this city should show good faith first, just as Fraser has.
Okay, that's reasonable. After a moment of visible struggle, Yokna grits her teeth and forces the words out.
Fraser has already named their price. If this city wants to win us over, they'll have to offer more.
Wow, bargaining now, are we? But are you sure you want to bargain against Margaret? Good luck with that.
Ah, right. If that society representative wasn't killed, we could have had our own Führer mine. Having our own would be far better than trading with this city.
What do you mean, Führer? There's no Führer mine.
Exactly. Extracting hypercube veins is difficult, but Fraser has promised the Luminaris Society will help us establish our own mining operation.
Oh, come on. These people are still believing the lies. Even though the study that HIPAA read, there was no mines in the Führer area, right? I wouldn't want to strike any deal with her. Same. It's too dangerous.
We trust the Luminaris Society far more than your shadowy Nirvana.
Yikes. Her charisma have not moved the people yet. Oh my. Oh dear.
The Luminaris Society?
Oh no! Why? She turned sinister. Even the dove on her hand has red eyes now. Mom, I'm scared.
Haven't you realized it yet? Who do you think staged that incident in the Führer ruins?
Yes. She's so hot, man. The warmth vanishes from her voice, leaving only a cold edge.
Let me tell you something. This city sent our most skilled prospectors to camp near the Führer ruins for half a month. They surveyed for over 10 days and found no trace of hypercube deposits. The Luminaris Societies claim that they can find hypercubes in Führer. What a daydream.
With a subtle gesture, Margaret calls a dove to her hand. The small creature tilts its head, its soft cooing delivering Hypatia's logical assessment.
The hypercube radiation logs show absolutely no residual signatures. Those signatures cannot be scrubbed. The only logical conclusion is there is no hypercube in Führer. Not now, not ever.
A deathly silence hangs for a breath, Then chaos erupts in the cramped stone cell.
What? You're saying there are no hypercubes in those ruins? Impossible! I bet everything on this.
Well, that is your problem then. No hypercubes in Führer. The Luminary Society lied to us? No, no. The real liar must be this woman right in front of us. Oh god, they are in denial. Oh dear. It's this damn Disian. Amid the chaos, a figure lunges toward Margaret. A sharp kick sends them stumbling back with a heavy thud. Into the cleared space steps Helga, her face stern.
Enough. Stop making fools of yourselves. Get out, all of you. I need to talk to this Disian alone.
Not gonna lie, dealing with her is as exhausting as Shalom or more. Probably more. Because that is her job. Resuming her seat, Margaret unfolds her ornate, delicate fan. With practiced grace, she lifts it to conceal half her face, leaving only her enigmatic smile visible behind its frame.
Thank you, Helga. I knew our friendship meant something. Now, it's just the two of us. Like when you came to Frasier to kill me. Did you know you're quite bad at that job?
What?
Guerrilla warfare and assassination are entirely different. The first only needs conviction. The second requires letting go of all sense of conscience.
Ah, Helga still has conscience, I see. Manipulative Paradise's women. Man. I feel like Paradiso's ladies are really manipulative, huh? They have my heart, same. I'm not sure if I'm not sure. Probably 02 is also quite manipulative, huh? Is hot a thing and in Paradises? That's the requirement of being in Paradises. You need to be hot, cunning, and manipulative, I think.
Take Rael, a pure assassin. He isn't swayed by what he hears or sees. But you, my friend, you believe what your eyes show you.
Save your breath, Margaret. Your tricks don't work on me.
Oh, is she immune to Margaret's power? Trusting Paradisian is like shooting yourself in the... I know, but why are they so hot though?
You're good at your job. You spun a web in Frasier for over a decade. So why are you in our hands today?
Ah, I knew it. This is really intentional. And Helga knows it. 02 manipulate girl, she is the original that all the others take out. I guess so. And also, we still don't know much about 01, right? All we know is he is the intern back then when was it Nirvana Port was in trouble, if I remember correctly, and he was talking to Catherine. He needs to be hot and preferably not fall for the chief, which is basically impot. We'll see though. We haven't seen much of her lately. And I don't even know who even controls the shore with Chief. It acts like an AI, but I'm not sure if there's someone or something controlling it. 02 is the one who reformed 01, if I remember. Really? I can't remember that. Helga's words are a scalpel, cold and deliberate, laying bare a raw nerve in Margaret.
You're short on people. Your so-called friends don't always listen. Now you're doing the dirty work yourself. Even stooping to use Campbell's daughter.
Oh god. Oh god, yeah, that reminds me. She's also using HIPAA, man. We get some info on Zero Two in the new chapters. Yay! Because so far, the Paradiso's ladies that we know of is Zero Two. We still don't know her name. And I think before we were suspecting that she's Elvira's mom, but that's still questionable, right? We got Langley, we got Augustus, we got Margaret. Who else? Who else am I missing? So many hot ladies in Paradisos, man.
Now you're being unfair. I genuinely admire my young friend.
Are you sure it's just admiration?
She's kind and strong, but so often lost. The kind that makes you want to lend a hand. I've always believed she'll find her own way.
Celine also, right. Oh, Bernadette. Oh, right. Forgot about Bernadette. Yeah. Bernadette is 05, I think. Blondes, yeah, blondes, man.
Fraser is the one truly using you. They stirred your people to cultivate the Black Ring, then turned them into Arum Secretum warriors to die on the front lines. Don't you want payback for a blood debt like that?
He has a point. She is 05. Okay, my memory still is intact. And then Hush Shalom, right. We miss Shalom. I hope we see her in future chapters, man. Come back. Yeah, we miss her. I miss her. Please come back. There is no one that can replace you. And Rahu is still waiting for you. Anyway, focus, Chidori. Helga's eyes narrow. Behind her gray irises, a storm of memory churns. Smoking gun barrels, wounds that never truly healed. Her body almost trembles. A tremor born of old pain. What happened to her? I'm really curious on Helga's backstory. Dead embers flare to life.
Revenge doesn't move me. If I were that easy to sway, I wouldn't have stepped into this cage myself. I'd have just let them kill you. You're an Outland Affairs officer and a spy. Oh, this city must have invested a lot in training you. So I'm sure you know why the Farlanders hate you all so much.
Grievances need settling. People want peace. That's exactly why I chose this path. In the end, nobody wants war, except the butchers who profit from it. Today's Dis City fights only for peace.
I want to fall for it, not gonna lie. Because there is truth in this. That nobody wants war except the butchers who profit from it. That's right. But do you think the city does not profit from this either? Helga lets out a short, incredulous laugh.
Fighting for peace. Don't make me laugh. After BR-005 fell, this city could have pushed for total victory. But you stopped. You asked me if this city didn't want to win. It's not that you didn't want to. You couldn't.
Yeah, her laughing face. She's like a sweet old lady, but she's saying these things, man. I hope Raho becomes twisted in her own way. Ooh, I would love to see a very emo Raho. A more vengeful Raho. And then Sheldon would come back to save our Raho. Right. Go Helga, yeah, go Helga.
The Discord hang over your heads like a sword. They've earned their honors but can't go home. You've got a new mine in the West District, but after months of bickering, production hasn't even started. You're pressured from all sides, with massive wartime investments in hypercubes and manpower waiting to be paid back.
Our old lady here knows her stuff. Yes, yes. She's not as ignorant as the other Farland Alliance members.
How could you afford to break Fraser completely? Well, what you really want is to dig up the power networks behind it. Use them as leverage and bleed them slow through blackmail. Your real goal is mutual profit. So the serpent in the shadows turns into a dove, released for peace, singing pretty while flashing its colors to fool the world.
She ain't wrong! Go Helga! She's the only one who can see through Margaret. The problem is that there are several factions in power in the city. Chief definitely fights for peace, but it's hard to tell where the other in power stands. Exactly. And do you guys trust people said those people who says that they're fighting for the survival of humanity? Because most of the time those are the people who just do not trust the most. Margaret's elegant smile stiffens, her teeth catching briefly on her lower lip. Ha! Helga got her.
Is there really room to drive a wedge between the Farlands and Fraser? Or are we just baiting your game? Cast out, fish hooked, line reeled in, then the catch slaughtered? But now you're the stranded fish here in White Sands. Nobody believes you. Nobody helps you. I know about your influence. It's temporary. Once they sober up, everything you've said will be just wishful thinking.
Yeah, Margaret angry. Yeah, Angie. Yeah.
And you?
Oh!
How much better are you than me?
Oh!
Your followers are fools helping to count the profits of their own slaughterers. What can you do besides scream for blood and more violence?
Wow, I love the battle of words between Margaret and Helga, man. It's so good.
You know better than them. Your trip uncovered plenty of Fraser's schemes. But who can you actually tell? I bet since you got back, you've been listening to endless squabbling, stuck and unable to move.
And here I thought Helga is on top of this battle of words, but Margaret just doesn't let up, man. Two old ladies fighting. I know, right, man? Margaret is right. Helga realizes she isn't suited to the assassin's subtle craft. Her first impulse, provoked by mere words, was to reach for her gun. MILF versus G. Kill her, then lead a brutal purge of every threat to the Farlands? The logic of a soldier was clear. But she is not that revolutionary commander anymore. The one who knew only how to aim and fire. Whoa, she was a revolutionary commander. Without hesitation, Helga rises to her feet.
You have until dawn. Choose. Be escorted to Fraser as a prisoner, or crawl back to Dis City. Whatever friendship we had is done.
Yikes. I think the winner of this battle of words is Margaret, because Helga is running back. Helga storms out, the door crashing shut in her wake. Outside, the clang of a bell cuts through the air, calling the pulley operator to duty.
You can refuse my offer. But you know the truth. Alone, you can't change any of it. The Farlands will keep being used, lied to, and led down a path of ruin.
But if she listens to you, then the Farlands... We can just change this line here. The Farlands will keep being used, lied to, and led down a path of ruin because of this city. So, yeah. What? Man, I don't know, man. Why is it so tough to be in this place? The rattle of shackles echo as the iron cage ascends. Margaret finally rises to her feet. Her words come then, clear and unshakable.
Stop limiting yourself. Look up. See the wider world. If history has shown that relying on Fraser is no longer rational, why not try a new path? After I'm gone, the Farlands' fate will continue. 10 years, 20, a century from now, in a future you won't live to see. Stuck here in White Sands, bled dry generation after generation. Is that really their only destiny?
I hate how she has a point here. Finally, the iron cage grinds upward and out of sight. Silence reclaims the prison. Margaret lowers herself back onto the cell's only chair, the one with a broken leg. It wobbles treacherously, but she finds her sensor effortlessly, a subtle smile curving her mouth.
Helga, I'm afraid you're the one truly trapped in this desert.
Wow.
As for me?
Her gaze drifts to the prison window. The birds perched along its ledge stir as if sensing a silent command. Their wings a sudden flutter before they scatter across the distant open sky. Wow! Wow! Margaret was still on top. Man, what a scary lady. Good lord. Runaway, having broken free from the web of conspiracy, Hypatia and a gravely wounded Rust begin their flight.
Oh, is this area considered out?
Please be okay, Rust. Across the sprawling encampment, only a few figures are packing their belongings. Most vendors barely look up, their attention already returning to their work. A well-dressed visitor approaches one of the stalls.
The big blow's changed course, so we're pulling up stakes. Ain't much left on the shelf. If you see something you need, best grab it now before it's all boxed up. There you go. In a bit of a rush, are we? Ah, sweets for the young lady. Takes me right back to my own girl. Here, take the lot. A little sugar helps any journey sit lighter, and it looks like you've got a serious one ahead. You and your brother mind yourselves out there in the grit, you hear?
Wow, Hippa and Rust as the big bro. Okay.
Whoa now, hold on! That's far more than we could ever use. You're too generous. Please, take some back. We don't hold with that sort of thing around here. Driving prices up just makes it harder on folks elsewhere trying to get by.
This dude is quite nice.
I've already taken more than enough.
He's not
Oh, well,
jacking up
bless
prices.
Your heart, miss. You're too kind. Well, if you're sure, I won't say no. Can't believe my luck making a proper sale like this on my way out the door. My girl be tickled pink. Thank you, truly.
Still chattering, the vendor finally accepts the money pouch from Hypatia, his face lighting up with unrestrained delight.
We should be the ones thanking you. Truly. We are grateful for the supplies. If it's not too much trouble, could you help bring these to the car? My brother is rather occupied at the moment. I'm afraid he can't step away.
The vendor, helping to load the goods, lets out a cheerful chuckle when he spots Rust in the vehicle.
So you're the brother, eh? Keep your wits about you in the deep desert. Something stirred up the beasts lately. More than usual. You look after your little sister now.
Of course. What sort of brother would I be if I didn't? The kind better left as worm food in the White Sands, I suppose.
This brother has a failed face as chalk, yet he wears a brilliant, incongruous smile. His words are even more bizarrely out of place. The vendor can only stare, bewildered, before mustering an uncomfortable smile in return. Hypatia smoothly steps in, ending the conversation. They don't look alike at all. I know, right? But oh well. That the misunderstanding will work in their favor.
Goodbye, and thank you for everything. I wish you and your daughter all the best.
The moment the vehicle door shuts, Hypatia's smile vanishes, washed away by a tide of worry. Wind screams, whipping sand into a biting haze as the open-top vehicle tears across the desert. I bought his dragon skin. I think I'm gonna grab that also, but after I pay my bills first. Or maybe next week perhaps. Also, Granny's skin, I'll grab that next week. Hypatia grips the wheel, knuckles white, her foot jammed against the accelerator in a rigid lock. Where can they go? Where should she go?
Supplies are secured, but what's our next step? The communicator remains silent. With no word from Margaret, the Farland mission is at a standstill. And Mr. Rust's condition, he can't move yet. Perhaps we should seek out the contact he spoke of. At the very least, we can get him to safety.
As she sinks deeper into thought, the vehicle jolts violently. Hypatia snaps back to reality. An ash monster is already on the roof, peering down at them. The creature is knocked clean off by a single blow from their newly purchased desert specialty. An extra long, extra dry, super hardened bread. What? Oh my god. Did they just swat a ash monster using a hard bread? That's funny, man. The culprit of this ridiculous maneuver is none other than the legendary Agent Rust, who now slumps in the passenger seat with eyes squeezed shut, his forehead slicked with sweat, like a feverish patient caught in a delirious dream. A baguette. Wow, that's fancy. A baguette in the desert. Wow. Hello, Lazy. Welcome. I want to get Margaret's 4th anniversary rerun Love and Cat's attire for wallet. I also want Margaret's, but I can only choose one. I can only choose. I also want Granny Coco's skin. So man, wallet cannot handle everything. The crazy durability of that bread. Don't tell me they're gonna eat in mania infected bread now.
Focus. We are technically running for our lives.
Mr. Rust, you've recovered already?
Hard arrest when the driver is philosophizing and misses the local wildlife moving in.
Rust props himself up halfway, movements strained. He reaches to peel the aurum secretum sutures from his skin, then offers them back to her. We call that exotic spice. That makes things much more delicious in the desert, I think.
Mr. Rust, what truly caused these wounds? I recognize traces of an underground origin. Similar, yet not quite the same. They leave lasting damage, don't they? Given the severity, perhaps it would be best to reach out to that contact you mentioned. If they're still nearby, they could escort you to a place where you can receive proper care.
Who is that contact he's looking for? Hi, Kagari, welcome. What is this dual form? Apparently, I just need to click something on... I just need to click something on OBS. And then it became dual format on Twitch. Yeah.
And then what? Send you off on a solo rescue mission for Margaret?
She's really worried about Margaret, huh? Her face turns pale as she bites her lip.
Look, it's fairly obvious these aren't your garden variety lacerations. This is a potent, volatile, secret power. When you're a fully fledged legendary spy someday, you can file a formal inquiry. Right now, I need to rest and concentrate on accelerating my recovery. If you are truly in need of a conversational partner, look, that bird is back.
Oh.
It's back?
Wow, Hippa just sounds so happy when it comes to Margaret, huh? Through the shroud of ash and dust, a wing of white feathers emerges from the distant haze, descending like a promise of divine guidance. Hippa marks are problematic, but with so much, it has potential, man. It might have this age gap, what's this age gap, questionable things happening, but it has potential, okay. Bro's way of speaking is too much, elegant and sassy. That's why I like Russ too, man.
This city's peace ambassador has come to you.
And look at that face. Who wouldn't want to look at that face? Oh dear, I wonder what would Margaret say. This construct is different. It is formed almost entirely of concentrated special power, using Aurum Secretum only as a binding agent. This requires the host to pour a vast reserve of their own energy into it, forging what is essentially a personal clone.
Hypatia, is everything going smoothly? Can you hear me? Or have you not yet reached a secure location?
Oh, Hippa is so freaking worried. Like, she's so glad that she finally heard Margaret's voice. Oh, my heart! Don't do this to me. Finally, the tears she has held back for days break free, streaming hot down her cheek.
I can hear you. Miss Margaret, are you alright? Are you safe?
A familiar, gentle voice flows from the little bird's beak. It flutters its wings, lifting in an unsteady arc, then hovers before the vehicle's windshield.
I am well. The people of the Farlands are extending every courtesy. Thanks to the intelligence you provided, our dialogue is proving most pleasant.
She says that's pleasant, man. Okay, if you say so. Just like with the toxic fury between Raho and Shalom, the way to fix it is to put Chief in the villa. She sets things right and keeps everyone happy. I agree. She is crying. She is. She's so glad she finally know that Margaret is doing well.
I'm just so relieved to know you're safe.
See, she's so relieved.
I'm sorry. I failed the mission you entrusted to me, and I put you in great danger.
You mustn't worry. You have already performed admirably. I'm transmitting coordinates to a location where I have arranged for support and a safe house. You may rest and recuperate there. Once you have delivered the intelligence that you found inside Führer regarding the underground to my specialists, we will proceed with the next phase of the mission.
Understood, Miss Margaret. I'll set out at once, and I'll get there as quickly as possible. Please stay safe.
Do not be afraid. Whenever you have need of me, I shall be with you.
I hate this. it's nice to see, but it feels like Margaret is just using our naive hippa. Man, what do I do? But if they have a, eventually they would have a, let's say, a very toxic relationship afterwards, then that is very welcome. Manipulative older woman. Yeah. Man. She legit died almost and is crying for Margaret. Exactly. She's so down bad. I guess so.
And I trust a certain legendary agent will, of course, honor his commitment and guide you with his utmost diligence. Isn't that so, Mr. Rust?
Margaret is doing the reverse Adelaide tactic. She is. It's dangerous. With that, the bird attempts to land on Rust's head. He smoothly intercepts it by donning his hat. A silent smile, his only reply. Understand, PC has also made me not trust soft-spoken hot. Exactly. If you got very nice hot women in PTN, always question. Do not fall for it over again. But we always fall for it. That's fine though.
Name's Helga, with the Farland Alliance. You can trust me. We're tracking 2 Dis City spies who pose a severe threat to the Alliance, and I need your eyes. Just tell me straight. Have any outsiders come through here?
Yikes. Yikes. Yeah.
Dis City? Spies? No wonder. No, ma'am, I sure haven't. Never laid eyes on a Dissian in my life. Dis City's a world away. What do they be doing all the way out here?
Sina leans close to whisper something in Helga's ear. Then she saunters toward the vendors, her voice rising clear and deliberate as she speaks. It's just that Margaret doesn't fake the fact that she cares. She does, but she makes sure she's benefiting mostly from. The thing is with Margaret is she's very good at mixing truths with, I wouldn't say it's lies, but more like manipulating something to her own benefit. Yeah. She's right, really manipulative, man. Oh no.
The 2 Dis City spies we're looking for are a man and a woman. They're killers. So I suggest every one of you think very carefully about whether you've seen them. Or...
This vendor seems to have taken a liking to Hypatia, and clearly he doesn't believe that such a very kind girl would be a spy. He is trying to protect them.
Would you like me to help jog your memory?
Hey, do not hurt the innocent vendor. Oh dear. With the coordinates recalibrated, the off-road vehicle tears across the white sands, throwing up a plume of pale dust. The one in the middle looks so cool. Well, she is cool, but she's just an NPC. Hi, Zelana, welcome.
That perked you right up, didn't it? She certainly has a way with young girls.
What's with that? What's with that line? She certainly has a way with young girls. Why does that sound so very inappropriate? Maybe that's just me. It doesn't like, yeah. What the fuck? Rust. We see you. Yeah, we see you, Ice though. Is he talking about Hey, I do not like young, I like older women, okay? He's talking about Margaret. That's a very funny iconic lines in this chapter.
Because, at least now, I know what to do.
Hippa is blinded by her adoration towards Margaret. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear. Margaret is safe. The plan can proceed, their objective unchanged. It's an enormous relief for Hypatia, who had feared she'd ruined everything. To make amends, she floors the accelerator, pushing the vehicle forward in a determined surge. Oh no. Girl, just cause Margaret is safe, she's back to herself. Yeah, she got her resolve back. Hippa, get a grip. Hippa, get a grip, girl. Don't fall for it. Please. I don't want to see Hippa get hurt, man. If she knew that. Aside from Margaret actually caring for her, she's just being used, man. Outside, the white sands blur past in a pale monotony. But the scholar's eye catches irregularities along their route. Each time they pass large rock formations, clusters of shadow linger in the darkened recesses. Uh-oh. They gather in strange silhouettes, small groups lurking near the sandy paths. Their intent and their target is unmistakably clear. Oh no.
What are those?
Oh no. They are there to assassinate you guys.
Pursuers, stay sharp.
Oh dear. Russ tightens his grip on the gun he never holsters. Before his warning can fully leave his lips, the figures vanish, only to reappear instantly, clinging to the sides of their off-road vehicle. A dull thud of metal, an explosive bang of tires. The vehicle lurches violently, nearly throwing Russ clear. He summons every ounce of strength to wrench the wheel, aiming their ruined momentum straight for a fragile section of rock wall. Oh my lord. Oh my god! Wait! We got auto battle now? Chief, the Bureau has developed a new combat assistance system tapped to enable auto battle. Auto battle can be toggled on or off anytime during combat. Whoa! Really? We got auto battle now. This is useful. Maybe the AI would be much more a better player than me. You don't trust auto battle? Really? Let's see if it's actually better than me. I can still intervene, right? Thank goodness for auto battle though. It's quite useful if you just want to relax. Oh wait, Hela still doesn't have her. Oh, not that one. It's Goofy, really? So you shouldn't trust it, huh? But maybe it's useful in story chapters? Question mark? Maybe, I don't know.
Rush them all! Rush them all!
Girl, why did you?
Don't miss!
What the
Rush
fuck?
them all!
Whack them all!
The AI is stupid,
Quiet.
man.
Too noisy. Quiet.
Rush them all!
Please, don't miss! Whack them all!
Like, hello AI.
Noisy. Quiet.
You should have just activated Catherine's burst in one place. What is that? What the hell was that? Never mind. I'm not gonna use it anymore. It's stupid, but it gets the job, I guess. So it just puts out that one. I guess it's it works. I guess it's smart
I'll
enough.
handle them.
It's fine.
You do what you must.
pursuers attack with ferocious intensity. Russ unleashes coils of red and black sorcery, snaring one attacker's leg while dodging another's blade. A wave of pain sears through his recovering body, making his movements falter. Crush them all. Every time something spawns, like, bro, you could have just pressed it one time. What the fuck? Is a cool NPC again? Yes. Hypatia pulls herself from the vehicle and sees Russ surrounded, trading blows with multiple Aurum Secretum warriors. The wounds on his half-healed body are reopening. He won't last much longer. Oh shit. They can't afford a drawn-out fight. With that assessment clear, Hypatia's hands fly over the vehicle's twisted frame, fingers tracing the embedded Aurum Secretum. Resonance blooms under her touch, waking the metal at every node. Just as she loses herself in the work, a cold glint flashes from the vehicle's shadow. A blade swings toward her, murderous and swift. Dodge! Dodge, Hippa, dodge! Hypatia arches backward in a desperate dodge. Strands of severed hair drifting to the ground. Her eyes widen. She knows that face.
I remember you. You're that Aurum Secretum warrior from before.
Perfect! You recognize the woman who's going to kill you.
Girl, calm the fuck down. Hippa did nothing wrong! Yeah, Shalom, your work here is done. Gets the work done. I guess I'll give it kudos for that. Yeah. She's aggressive. She is. Well, she's really angry towards the city, one of the factions in this game. Refugees can never stop moving. What chases them is both nature's wrath and humanity's cruelty. Man, isn't this accurate? This is just so sad. Yeah, refugees can never stop moving. What chases them is both nature's wrath and humanity's cruelty, aka humanity's pursuit of war and so many cruel things. Yeah. Find sweat beads on Hypatia's brow. Though her master of Aurum Secretum far exceeds Sina's, it still takes every shred of her strength to bend the material, just enough to pin her opponent down. It's because you're holding yourself back, Hippa. You're trying not to kill, what's her name? Sina. The two of them hold there, locked, each breathing hard, neither yielding an inch.
I don't wish to harm you. Please don't make me do this.
Yeah, please don't make it hard for our Hippa right
We
here.
are not the killers. At the Fura ruins, there was a third force present, apart from us and the Luminaris representative. The Luminaris Society has long been collaborating with the Underground. That scholar never suspected them, which is why he was caught defenseless in the sudden attack.
Yikes. Listen to her, please.
There are no hypercubes in the ruins. It was a trap set by the Underground, using false intelligence to lure the leaders, aiming to capture every neutral faction of the Farland Alliance at once. When we uncovered their plot, they immediately shifted blame, framing us as murderers while still achieving their goal, escalating the conflict.
I'm not sure if she's going to listen, though.
Margaret has already warned you about the truth. Why can't you let this go?
Truth? How many honest words have ever come from Odyssean's mouth? You're all liars! All this damn contamination was brought by you!
Yikes.
This tear zone stands as proof of your crimes!
Yikes, man. Oh, I don't think she's gonna believe whatever Hippa says.
You want the Farlands threatened and oppressed forever! You can't stand to see us live decent lives! That's why you're after those hypercubes! Starting with that bird woman. None of you deserve anything but misery! Don't even think about leaving the White Sands alive!
At those words, the last thread of Hypatia's restraint finally snaps. So who of them is right, or are they both kinda right? No one. No one is right, man. At the end of the day, Sina's people will just get used either by Frasier or this city. And I think Hippa is just offering them a choice. Frasier or this city, but I don't trust either. Man.
What did you do to Margaret?
Sina's eyes dart between the Aurum Secretum spider and Hypatia.
Her? She's finished. You hear me? That bird woman has been taken. It's over for her.
Is Hippa going to snap because Margaret's life is threatened? I want to see.
Now that I'm in your clutches, I accept my fate. Drop the false pity. Go on, kill me. Even in death, I'll be the spark that ignites the rage of every Farlander. Then I'll drag you down to hell with me!
Girlie might not want to say that to her. I'm not sure. Are we going to see Hippa lose it? Blinded by rage, Sina explodes with sudden shocking strength, driving her head violently into the gilded machina that binds her. The impact hammers through Hypatia, staggering her backward, her weapon nearly flying from her grip. Blood gushes from the wound on Sina's brow, running over the Aurum Secretum tracings. The metal drinks it in, and a thick, sanguine aura erupts from her body, heavy and suffocating. Oh no! She closes in, each step a dark, bloodied stamp in the white sand. The utter madness in her eyes is chilling, visceral threat.
No. Why?
Nearly stunned by this raw, self-annihilating hatred, Hypatia recoils, her back hitting a ruined wall. She can't confront her like this. In that moment, the dove streaks into view, intercepting Sina head-on. It moves with preternaturally agility. Even when struck, it merely dissipates partially before cohering again, a phantom of energy and will. Meanwhile, more Aurum Secretum warriors have locked onto their position. Seeing Russ's injuries and his struggle against the numbers, they split their forces with chilling efficiency. One group pressing Russ, the other advancing on Hypatia. Oh god. Please, anyone, help! Both are wrong. Hypatia has too much trust in Margaret to only work for this, and Sina is a Frasier soldier. She wants the good for her people, but doesn't know the truth. Yes. No one is right here. This can't continue. Russ needs treatment now. Hypatia takes a breath, forcing calm as her eyes sweep their surroundings. Their car is a half-crushed wreck. No other vehicle in sight. They can run, but they need cover. A hidden place, and fast.
We can go in there.
Where? What? In the freaking storm? Okay. An intense calamity tear comes into view. The area is churning mass of perpetual storms and thick, vile contamination. The sky burns with a sickly purple-red hue, split now and then by jagged veins of lightning.
It's a catastrophe tear zone. A mania zone that formed after the catastrophes shifted course following BR005. Anomalies erupt there with unnatural frequency, and the terrain can reshape itself within a day. Once inside, we'd be difficult to track.
But won't you be susceptible to mania contamination, man? That's crazy, but I guess they don't have a choice.
Both Mr. Rust and I are sinners. Our innate resistance to mania is higher than that of ordinary people, even Aurum Secretum warriors.
Okay.
If we hide in there, we might just lose them for good.
Just be careful, man. The growl of the engine returning to life cuts through the chaos like a command. OST is so ominous. I know, right? Like something's gonna happen in them, to them in that place. Russ evades a blade, weaves quick sorceries around his closest pursuers, and pulls back. As he passes the white dove, he lends his momentum to its strike, a unified blow that throws Sina off her feet. The off-roader races alongside him. At the last second, Russ drops smoothly into the passenger seat. Wow, that is so cool of him. His eyes follow Hypatia's gaze ahead, and he understands their destination instantly.
So that's your plan? A bit dangerous. Thrilling, though. It's one way to go, I suppose.
Don't say that. We're not gonna die
Go
here.
when you're ready. I'll handle the monsters. Remember, your only job is to protect your heart.
Oh. Before Hypatia can process his meaning, her foot stamps the accelerator. The car groans like a dying creature, lurching clear of the closing encirclement as it speeds toward a terrifying tear in the earth. Sina, seeing her prey escape, charges after them in a blind rage. Then the vehicle plunges into the tear.
You're not getting away!
Sina's enraged cries vanish behind them as the battered off-roader plunges headlong into the storm-ravaged catastrophe zone. Weightlessness hits instantly. The violent tempest seizes the vehicle, tossing it like a child's toy. The metal frame shrieks as panels peel away like paper. There is no control here, only the fight to remain aware as the world tears itself apart around them. The vehicle does not land. At last, it comes apart in mid-air, shredded by the furious mania. The two are thrown clear like broken dolls, tumbling into the chaotic, lightless depths of the tear. Oh my good lord. Never mind the auto battle, man. It just hurts my heart to hear what's this? To hear Augustus use her burst over and over. Man, that was intense. It looks like a nice place. It's a nice place that is like a freaking tornado, man. What the fuck were they thinking? Anyway, it's fine. We're good. We're fine.
Hold still, my friend.
Please, don't miss!
Crush them all!
Hold still, my friend.
Wait,
I'll take my leave.
Shalom just died.
See you.
Bro.
Please, don't
Crush them all!
Please, don't miss!
What does this do?
Hold still,
I don't know.
my friend.
I just
Hold
used it.
The tide has receded.
Wait! Why did they die?
My mom.
Cheater, maybe you should bring some healer, you know?
They will behave.
Come with me. Let's take
Shalom just died. It was my fucking fault. No. It's fine. We're fine. We got Mommy Shin now. Everything will be
Hold
fine.
still, my friend.
When in doubt, you can
Don't
count on
miss.
Shin.
Crush them
Always.
all.
We are always in dire need of some healing, alright.
The storm is here.
Oh.
Please, don't miss!
Oh my. What just happened, bro? Oh.
Hold still, my
Listen.
Crush them all!
Thank you, Catherine.
Damn it! After them!
Helpless to do anything but to watch them disappear, Signa curses under her breath and immediately moves to give chase. A swift, nimble figure steps in to block her path. Yeah, that's a freaking suicide. Hello, RF. Levin, LL, Eve, Shin, Celine always works. Really? Okay, I'm gonna copy that. Let me copy pasta that.
What are you doing?
He wants to die.
Fall back. That's an order.
The aura of command emanating from the Farland matriarch steals the breath from Signa's lungs. Helga's indeed leading this operation, but hatred has already burned away reason. Signa lifts her chin, meeting the elder's gaze in open defiance. Uh-oh.
Why? If even Dis City rats dare go in there, why can't we?
Because you'll just get ripped to pieces and die like a corruptor, I think.
No one survives a tide of ashes that strong, unprepared. Are you trying to get everyone killed?
Then I'll go alone. The cowards can stay. You talk about protecting us. Where were you when our people were humiliated, sacrificed? Now you won't even chase down 2 rats abandoned by Fraser and cut off from Dis City.
Yeah! Go, Granny. The sudden blow leaves Signa's mind blank. When sensation returns, her right cheek burns as if struck by a cannon. Ignoring Signa's outburst, Helga puffs 2 sets of protective gear from her vehicle and tosses them at her feet.
If you're fool enough to go in there, don't you dare claim to be one of my people, even if you come back alive.
Shin will spam her listen. That's going to be quite unnerving, I think. But it's fine, as long as everyone survives. Meanwhile, inside the tear zone, Hypatia's head swims as consciousness returns. The world had spun her like a rag in a barrel. Now, as her vision steadies, she sees only endless gray mist stretching in every direction.
Miss Margaret? Mr. Rust?
Wow. Oh, she just woke up and the first thing that comes out of her mouth is Miss Margaret.
This little win pleases you?
Yes,
Cute.
ma'am.
Save that smile. You'll wear it out after the next 1,000.
Wow, so many amazing wives in my screen. Hippa down bad. Hippa down bad indeed. Maverick. Some paths can only be walked alone. Some hardships can only be faced alone. Man.
March forward, warrior.
So many hot ladies again.
Miss Margaret? Mr. Rust?
The endless gray mist swallows the surrounding air and space. Yet when she speaks, her voice cuts through with shocking clarity, echoing through the fog.
Shh.
Oh. A hushed voice comes from beside her, followed by a steadying hand on her shoulder. Hypatia turns to see Russ's form flickering in the gray mist, appearing and vanishing like a ghost. Perched on his shoulder is the dove, radiating a soft white light. Though faint, its glow mysteriously pushed back the dense fog, creating a small clear pocket around them. Is the dove perhaps made out of hypercube or
We're
something?
both here, but we're certainly not alone in this place.
Oh. He gestured toward several apostle phantoms drifting aimlessly in the distance. Oh, right. Those things inside the tides of ashes, I almost forgot. They appear to have lost VR005's call, leaving them disoriented and confined to wandering along fading energy traces.
This tear zone isn't like the Black Ring. It has physical boundaries. We just need to find the right bearing and cut straight across. And take care not to disturb our local friends.
Oh dear.
Let's move. Margaret has little power left. She'll help shield you too.
The dove nuzzles its head against Hypatia's cheek. So silent, the gentle pulse of Margaret's power flows through it, soothing the searing headache that has tormented Hypatia since they entered the catastrophe tear. So that I thought that's because of hypercues, but apparently it's just Margaret's power. The three of them, if one counts the dove whose true body is far away, begin to pick their way cautiously through the zone. As a pathway of the black ring, the tear zone perpetually maintains dangerously high M value. An endless succession of contaminants and disaster phenomena bleeds into one another, twisting the terrain. After all, BR005 was a swarm of apostles. No wonder they got lost after the thing was destroyed. Yeah, they got lost. They don't know where to go. Carefully skirting apostle remnants while dodging calamities. The three travelers look haggard already, and they've only been here a short while. The longer they stay, the more Hypatia feels consciousness drowning in thick, resistant fluid. Her thoughts slow, her steps waver. Even with Margaret's constant aid, the mental strain remains overwhelming. Shadows flicker at the edge of sight. Irritating whispers and hallucinations brush against her mind. Rust and the dove have noticed her state. They stop deliberately, waiting. Hypatia grits her teeth, pushing herself forward. She refuses to be the one who holds them back. Hang in there, Hippa. After struggling up a high rock for a better view with them, her legs finally give out beneath her.
I'm sorry. The density of mania here, it's far stronger than I expected.
Where have we heard this soundtrack before? I can't remember what chapter. Maybe it's... I think I remember this in Eternal Nightmare. In the ship with Shin, I think. I'm not sure if my memory is correct though.
Without this intensity, we couldn't keep our pursuers at bay. Don't worry, you're holding up. This tear zone is just an obstacle. We'll get through it. I'll handle the monsters. With Mr. Rust here, there's nothing to fear.
That's reassuring.
Is that what you were thinking when you made such a reckless choice?
Oh no. Oh shit. It's the mania. It's tainting her. Oh no. Eternal Nightmare. Okay. I specifically remember it in Shin's Eternal Nightmare. Oh shit.
This person is strong, so I
Oh,
can trust
shit.
them. I'm with the right person, so I can let go. That's why you'll never be enough, Hypatia.
No. Don't listen to the voices, Hippa. The voice is eerily cold, its tone entirely unfamiliar. As Hypatia watches in disbelief, the figure of Rust begins to distort before her eyes.
Who are you?
Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. Oh no.
Though I seldom take the front lines, a true soldier never hesitates when battle calls.
Wait, I said I'm gonna copy the Mary's auto team. I forgot. Maybe later.
The storm is here.
Please, don't miss.
Listen.
Crush them all.
The monsters are gone. Emptiness reclaims the space. Oh no, hang in there, Hippo. Hypatia clutches her head in pain, trying to pinpoint where the hallucination began. More urgently, if that rust was an illusion, where is the real one? And where is Margaret? It's always Margaret. She staggers, steadies herself, and scans the area. The gray fog has vanished. In its place, dim silhouettes gather, more shadowy figures taking shape before her. Are they illusions or ghosts? The phantoms emit faint, fragmented whispers, audible only when she draws near. You really think the elders were right? That we might find hypercubes here, where the Black Ring passed through? It's so fine to see a regular civilian like Murphy in a team of seasoned warrior. Why, I don't know why she belongs in that team, man. No, there's nothing. No hypercubes here. I was wrong. I never should have bought everyone here. Nothing inside but monsters. Nothing at all. It doesn't matter if I die here, but you must. The folks back at camp, they're still waiting. Search again, keep looking. Perhaps in the next Black Ring we'll find what we seek. Oh my, are these hallucinations or are those really the phantoms inside the Tide of Ashes talking? Hypatia faintly remembers hearing that after the war. Many Farlanders ventured deep into Mania fields and catastrophe tears across the white sands, searching for the lost BR-005 veins. Others might have dismissed it as a reckless gold rush, but for the Farlands, it was a desperate bid for their homeland's very future. But they lacked the knowledge. They lacked protection. Most invested everything into little more than a dream. Now their phantoms pass straight through her, a bone-chilling cold that seeps from her soles to her skull. She spins around, but they float onward, unmindful of her presence, murmuring their regrets to one another as they fade into the gloom.
This is...
That's creepy, man. Perhaps it is her scholar's instinct, but she suddenly realizes these phantoms are all moving with purpose, drifting toward the same destination, the absolute darkness at the catastrophe's Thayer's heart. Where are they going? What lies in the deepest dark of the Thayer? What if the hypercubes are in there? Oh dear. The questions burn in her mind, and she is just about to follow when a pain sharper than any she has ever felt lances through her skull, dropping her to her knees.
What?
What was that? It was too fast, but I think the other dude was Adelaide, I think. Oh no. It's the underground sorcery again. The pain is immense, excruciating, radiating from the marrow as if every bone is being charred by infernal fire. The brand on her neck erupts, surging with frantic growth in this mania zone. Like a poisoned vine gorged on nutrients, it spreads and burns, releasing all its long-suppressed power and agony back into her body. The world flickers madly between black and white, the ghostly figures of the Farlanders twisting into blurred distortions. Hypatia clutches her head, a silent scream locked in her throat. Someone, please, help me. Sir Rust? Miss Margaret? Anyone, please, I beg you, help me. Just as her consciousness teeters on the edge of collapse, a voice, gentle yet unnervingly chilling, cuts cleanly through the fog of her agony.
Hypatia, so you found your way here as well. I had thought only one Campbell would ever stand in such a place.
What? Is this the real Adelaide or just a hallucination? Stop thinking about Margaret. No, every step of the way she thinks of Margaret. Damn.
What?
Yeah, what? Is this real? And what do you mean with that statement? I thought only one Campbell would ever stand in such a place. What do you mean? Through the haze of agony, a familiar figure materializes. Someone who shouldn't be here. He crouches before her as he did in childhood, his hand reaching out.
Come with me, my dear
No,
sister.
no.
We have been bound by blood since birth. We have always been together. And so we shall remain. Isn't that true?
Wait, is this like a temptation to join the underground?
You know I have always needed you. Just as you need me. Even if the world turns its back on us. By the Golden Rose, I will remain at your side. Is that not what you've always wished for?
Yeah, stop talking weirdly, Adelaide. And Adelaide, get out. Not right now. I know, right? Brother? The agony is overwhelming, and the buried childish longing for family affection nearly swallows her whole. Adelaide is creepy love him as a villain though, I agree. Her hand moves on its own, reaching for Adelaide, but just before her fingertips brush his, a shock of cold reason tears through her mind. Wait. What are you doing, Hypatia? Have you really fallen this far? To actually consider seeking guidance from Adelaide?
No, you're not.
Yeah, snap out of it.
You're not my brother.
At her near frenzied shout, a streak of white light shoots from beside her and slams into the phantom. Oh, it's Margaret. It's Margaret's dove. The bird beats its wings with fierce fury, striking Adelaide's form like a raptor defending its nest. Each impact sharp enough to pierce. Under the relentless assault, the phantom shudders, then dissolves into splintering light, fracturing like a shattered mirror.
This little win pleases you? Cute.
I wait for his
Save
redemption
that smile.
arc.
You'll
You
wear
think?
it out after the next 1,000.
You think there would be an Adelaide redemption arc? That is possible, maybe. Do you think the Campbell family will become whole with Adelaide, Hippa, and Irene, perhaps? I don't know, man. Always coming at the nick of time. Very sus. Yeah! Was that staged by Margaret? I don't know. Really, Margaret's intentions are very sus. Where? Amid ruins where mania and despair intertwine, where can the hope Hypatia seeks possibly lie? I don't know, honey.
Don't touch the pollutant. Keep up.
Freed from the illusion, Hypatia drags in a ragged gasp. She clutches the dove to her chest and holds it there, unable to let go. Man. The agony from the brand still hasn't subsided. Each breath is a slow, deliberate kind of torture. The dove, so ferocious a moment ago, now tilts its head and looks at her. nuzzling her cheek with tender comfort. A soft white light radiates from its small form, wrapping Hypatia in a calming glow. Thank you, Margaret. The pain in her body suddenly recedes. Cradling the dove in her palms, Hypatia leans in, carefully returning the gentle nuzzle.
Thank you.
That's so wholesome. The dove takes flight again, moving with nimble grace. It hovers a short distance ahead, suspended as if waiting for Hypatia to follow. Over here. This way leads out of the tear zone. We'll make for the rendezvous. I've already located Rust. Let's move ahead and regroup with him.
But
She bites back the words. I want to explore deeper into the tear zone. I think I've detected unusual fluctuations. The sentence forms in her mind, clear and urgent, but she can't bring herself to say it out loud. She is the one holding everyone back. Rust and Margaret have both stopped to wait for her. Without her, they might already be safe. I'm the one who thinks that Adelaide genuinely cares about his sibling. I mean, you don't really talk about them for 2 hours to achieve to the point that you think he's a ciscut if he really didn't care. I guess so. Yeah. But maybe we'll get to know more of Adelaide later on. She led them into this peril. What right does she have to suggest they linger for further investigation? What justification other than a scholar's intuition? A guess? Nothing more? The dove, seemingly oblivious to her turmoil, grows impatient. It flutters up and down, darting ahead as if urging her to hurry. Hypatia takes 2 hesitant steps forward, only to discover another dove has appeared behind her in the opposite direction. Oh no! Is this another hallucination? There's 2 doves, there's 2 Margarets, and both are pointing in different direction. I don't know what's real. It's identical to the dove before her, emanating the same gentle guiding radiance. The realization hits like a physical chill. She is still trapped. The illusion hasn't broken. Using Margaret as a hallucination is insane because it seems like the one with Rust broke rather easily, right? Since Hypatia seems to have so much affection toward Margaret, the mania is using it against her. Probably Underground promised him something like they do with other people and he got too deep to back though. I guess so. And looking at the anniversary sinner, what did the Underground promise the Adelaide sibling, Datsu, aside from Hypatia? I'm interested. Which way should she go? In the seconds she hesitates, 2 more doves materializes around her, then 3, then countless others, reflected like fragments in shattered mirror, each one dancing, beckoning. Oh shit. Will you come with me? The word seems to hum in the air, just beyond hearing. Don't you want to follow? And then in perfect unnerving unison, they wheel away, each taking different path.
Wait.
Oh no. Wait. Don't go. She dashes toward one of the light specks, but the sand beneath her gives way. It becomes soft, treacherous, as if the ground itself is against her. She stumbles, scrambles up, and runs again, hands straining toward that fleeing speck of white. As if answering her plea, one of the doves wheels in a graceful arc and returns, hovering just before her. Its form shifts, becoming the silhouette of a person. Oh my. The silhouette reaches out and takes her hand. And just like in that dream, her palm meets a warmth that is utterly undeniably real. Really? Is it real though?
There. It's all right now. I won't let them harm you anymore.
Hypatia clutches her hand tightly. A gentle radiance flows from the point where their hands meet, a warmth so convincing she never wants to release it. This is real. Undeniably. Irreducibly real. Really? Good lord, they're holding hands. And this seems to be the last grip, desperate grip of Hypatia towards sanity. And it's Margaret, man. He might find redemption, but I don't think he'd become playable sooner. I don't think the chief would forgive him. That would be strange. So maybe he'll die in redemption. Oh my god. Who knows? Maybe. At least it's there so he can be playable. Oh, let's see where things go though. Margaret's voice reaches her then, soft and steady, comforting her in the same gentle way she always has.
You're simply exhausted. The destination is nearly in sight, which is why each step feels so heavy now. You have failed no one, Hypatia.
I'm not sure if this is our Margaret. Where my man Russ disappeared to, by the way. She already disintegrated with the hallucinations. She places a comforting kiss on the girl's forehead. That's foul. If you're a hallucination, why did you do that?
Führer's promise is not merely a dream. They have transformed themselves into a nourishing downpour, striving to make flowers bloom in the desert. And you are the one who tends those blooms. You will guide the people of the Farlands to meadows abundant with flowers, where there are no storms or sands, and every face bears peace.
What should I do?
They held hands, and then this Margaret illusion kissed her forehead. I know what you are, I know. This game, right? Where are my... Oh, he can always rank up Adelaide. I guess so, that is possible. It might take time though, but who knows? There might be a playable Adelaide in the future, right? Her breath shudders as the brand on her neck burns deep into the marrow, sharpening the torment in her mind. She clutches Margaret's hand, stubborn, refusing to let go.
You will find those flowers. You will bring the promise of the hypercubes to the Farlands. This is not a place for you to linger. Rest a moment, and then continue on your way.
Margaret's gaze holds a gentle smile. Even the wind around her seems to soften. A fine, sharp sting pricks Hypatia's dried-out eyes. But just as she begins to elaborate on her discovery, she sees that Margaret's form is dissolving. Even the warmth in her hand is fading.
No.
The warmth vanishes. The illusion dissolves. All that remains is the Aurum Secretum crushed to fragments in her own grip. Her hands are empty, scarred with the searing marks of spent power. The dove is gone. Understanding crashes over her, and with it, the feeling of falling endlessly into a hell of her own making. Oh dear. Just now, it was you. You strangled her with your own hands. Just now, it was me. I strangled her with my own hands. The more you seek guidance, the more you destroy. The underground mark erupts from the deepest layers of her mind. A torrent of whisper surges upward, drowning her consciousness in an instant. But every single regular person or low rank get a power up, they always have to go through a near-death experience. That would be a hell of a redemption arc. That would be fun for us though. Hypatia facing 1% of what she faces on each eternal nightmare. Yeah, and also this is so foul. Blaming Hippa that it was her fault, that dove was dead. If Hypatia experienced Shin ER on her mirror, she would not come back. No, she would be broken like us, I think.
What have I done?
It's not your fault! Snap out of it. A landscape of pure damnation overtakes her vision. All matter has been violently fused. Countless fragments of different materials are tangled and melted like wax, each texture a silent testament to a separate violent origin. Twisted limbs claw toward the sky in a desperate flee, while undulating walls pulse with the compressed layers of distorted, agonized faces. Hypatia cannot look away. The frenzied energy has commandeered her sight. Even behind closed eyelids, the tableau remains, etched in burning detail. Hypatia, help us. We haven't fulfilled that wish. You promised us a better life, so now fulfill your promise, or else join us here. Give yourself to us. No! No! Not Margaret, man! Will you kill me too? Oh god, no. You can't do this to our Hippa. An overwhelming noise crashes over her. The twisted dark mist has already crept silently to her feet. No! Wait! Chief, where are you? Remorse and anguish stabbed through her, sharp as a spike. The pain is so visceral she buckles, holding at the waist, barely able to remain upright.
These are my...
Suddenly, something covers her eyes. At once, the shouts and pleas fall silent. A weight lifts from her shoulders, then faintly, she hears a familiar voice.
Don't look.
Oh.
That isn't real. Reject it, Hypatia. You can do this.
Thank you, Ross. Man, I thought. Wow, what a cliffhanger. God damn it, game. Thank you, Ross. Thank you. Imagine Adlai sacrificing himself to save Hypatia. Wow, that would be like an ultimate sacrifice, I think. What is this? Final path. No one can guide you to your true destiny. And the so-called right path exists only in fantasy. This journey may have no end, and it is likely a lonely one. Man. Ming is truly terrifying. If you translate it into real life, I don't think I would keep my sanity with all those things talking in my... Exactly. And especially it uses your memory and affection towards people or your guilt. It's scary, man. It's scary. If that were me, maybe I would have turned into a corruptor already.
But the hyena marks, she never loses.
Reject it, Hypatia. You can do this.
It's a voice she knows. At first, she feels a surge of disbelieving joy. Then, as the recognition truly registers, it crumbles into overwhelming confusion. He's real! After playing through the story, Russ is now my favorite male sinner. Sorry, dog. So far, I'm liking Rust in this story so much.
Mr. Rust? Is that really you? Or is this just another illusion? It's a catastrophe tear zone. If we hide in there, we might just lose them for good. I failed again. I led everyone into danger. I harmed Margaret. And now I've hurt you as well. Or perhaps...
Everything before her hovers between illusion and reality. Wheels of grief tangle with manic laughter. Countless hands claw at her even as they try to pull her close. Some belong to those she has hurt and failed. Others are phantoms she has desperately begged for help.
It's because I've made no progress. Because I still long to rely on someone. That's why these visions keep appearing. I'm sorry.
Why mistake me for a ghost? I'm very much alive. Come on now. Pull yourself together. A mania-born hallucination wouldn't be this cheerful, would it? Listen to your
Right.
master. Open your eyes.
Yeah. A mania hallucination wouldn't be this sassy. That light, cheerful voice cuts through the cacophony of madness like a clean blade. Slowly, Hypatia's unfocused gaze sharpens. The legendary agent is indeed standing before her, wearing his characteristic casual smile.
See? I told you so.
Rust is alive, seemingly unaffected by the contamination seeping from him. If anything, this hostile environment seems to energize him because it's similar to a black ring. It's like going back and recuperating at his home, I think. Whatever had been haunting Hypatia has been pushed back, now cowering at the edge of the darkness. These entities fear him. They don't dare draw closer, as if a single step would see them torn apart and assimilated into his form. He has grown stronger, more formidable than she'd ever imagined. Problems she cannot solve, he always dispatches with ease. Should that make her glad? Though her relief is short-lived, another sharp, clarifying pain cuts through her. As reality fully reasserts itself, the true scale of her failures settles in, heavy and inescapable.
The pigeon is destroyed. Something has happened to Miss Margaret.
No, it's not her. Hypatia raises her trembling hands, turning them over to reveal the scorch marks on her palms. They are the final desperate testimony of Margaret's avatar, its last warning to her. And in her own consuming fear, she had missed it completely.
She was in such danger, and I still insisted on keeping the connection open. I led them right to her, didn't I? Here I go again. Always the same. I miscalculated the conditions of the tear zone, underestimated Fraser's ruthlessness, misjudged the sentiments of the Farlanders. If I hadn't stubbornly pushed to go to Führer, you and Ms. Margaret would never have fallen into their trap.
No, don't spiral downward, Hippa. No. No one blames you, okay? She buries her face in her guilt-marked hands. The society's sorcery is unnecessary now. Beneath the relentless tide of truth, the scholar's composure shatters like a dam, broken beyond repair.
Responsibility? All I've inherited is the Campbell's arrogance. Nothing but pride. Who did I think I was? Without others' guidance, what have I ever truly accomplished? Every stubborn choice I made, every single one was wrong. If I had just listened to you and left as told, none of this would have happened. How could I have been so blind until now? Tell me what to do, please. I swear I'll listen this time. I won't act recklessly again.
She clutches the hem of Russ's clothes with desperate force, like a drowning person clinging to the last solid thing in a raging sea. He is all she has left in her world, and she is terrified of misstepping again. Russ watches her quietly. A long moment passes before he releases a slow sigh.
I should say something comforting now, but I can't, Hypatia. This is as far as I can take you.
A red fissure tears open from Russ's collar, twisting upward before blooming outward like a grotesque flower. Beneath it churns a deep, malevolent chaos, and within that void, a single golden eye snaps open, its surface inscribed with shifting runes. What was that? Is it the underground flower? And then it's described as single golden eye. Isn't that the should I say logo of the underground? The hideous orb twitches, convulsing as it focuses, and it locks directly onto Hypatia's gaze. Instantly, she remembers. This was the secret shared between Adelaide and his suspicious friends, a symbol that filled her with equal parts revulsion and primal terror. Friends as in the underground people, right?
This is the underground sorcery. When did it take hold? How was this done? Who was it? No. Why didn't any of us sense it? It was that moment. But it shouldn't hold power like this. With this degree of corruption, your body will...
The fissures expand, splitting Russ's skin like a series of smiles that don't belong to him. Each grinning mouth a gateway to a far larger, more terrible entity. The prolonged battle has woken it. Their residual contamination, the area answers the call, shrieking as it flows into the host's increasingly fractured body. The black ring, long thought perished, has awoken within Rust. With absolute will, it turns against its vessel, violently pulling him back toward the abyss.
No.
Oh shit, man.
What should I do? Tell me what I must do. Please! I beg you!
Russ looks down. He tries to move, but his body isn't answering. He lifts his head, finds Hypatia, and manages an apologetic smile.
There's something important. Do me a favor. Survive through this tear zone and find that contact I mentioned. Ask him to pass on a message. Tell that person back in the city,
He pauses for a moment.
Never mind. If I actually left some final words, she'd never forgive me.
He's talking about the chief, isn't it? Because I remember that line from Russ's interrogation where he wouldn't say any... He wouldn't talk as if his life is going to end. Man. His smile is now edged with quiet irony. Noting Hypatia's desperate shaking refusal, he falls silent. With visible effort, he raises his hand and lays it softly on her shoulder. The touch meant to calm the storm of her fear.
You don't need to do anything. At this point, it's irreversible. All of this is my own making. This body has a peculiar resonance with the black ring. It reacts unpredictably in environments with strong black ring effects. I knew the risk, yet I still chose to come to Fraser, gambling like a desperate man. Because I, too, had something I absolutely had to do.
Yeah, and you left Chief behind in your interrogation. She was pissed, of course. Chief Rust, I don't mind though.
Accepting Margaret's request, agreeing to accompany you to Führer, venturing into this tear zone. These were all my choices as well. I made them because I was intrigued by the possibilities you spoke of. And because, in you, I see who I once was. I understand the weight you carry. It's far too heavy for a child your age.
As he falls silent, Margaret's words from the start of the mission come back to him. Whatever her motives, he has to admit she reads people better than he ever could. I mean, man only cherishes his life because of I agree. To me, Chief has wife, kids, and the homie straight to the friend zones. I don't mind shipping Chief with Rust though, because I sense something. Maybe that's just me. Okay.
Calling you a child was condescending. You are an exceptional scholar. Perhaps even the kind of talent this land has been waiting for. I want to help you go further. Walk away from this charade. Set down the burdens that were never yours to carry. Find someone who can truly guide you. People like that do exist. I've even met one myself.
Yeah, go to the Chief. Do not trust Margaret, Hippa. I know you like her, but please.
She would protect you, cherish you, shield you from suffering you should never have to endure, heal your wounds, and guide you down the path you are truly meant to walk. I genuinely hope you find someone like that.
Why does it sound like Russ is down bad for Chief? She would protect you, cherish you, and shield you from suffering you should never have to endure.
But I can already sense it. You probably won't choose that correct path.
She'll choose Margaret. Who is that?
We both trudged through our mistakes for too long. We're too stubborn, incapable of letting go.
We're the same?
Indeed. If you are determined to continue down this road, stubbornly resolved to see it through to the end, then allow me, as one who has walked it, to offer a few pieces of advice.
They're really similar, huh? Russ has actually betrayed the underground in order to save the people he knows in the underground. Quite ironic, isn't it? Similar to Hippa also. Hippa have betrayed Fraser in order to save the Outland Outland people. Man, they are really both similar. If you think about it, M Chief and Russ is really gay. I ain't talking to my boys like he talks to you. You're right. But we respect any form of love here, okay? The hands resting on Hypatia's shoulder suddenly shove her away. In the same moment, every wound across Russ's body ruptures at once. Contamination spills outward, swelling into a chaotic rift that yawns open around him. Half of his form is swallowed into the void. The other half twists violently, pulled into impossible shapes. Man, he's being teared apart. Man. Our dude is aura farming while getting torn to pieces. Why? Great. Russ doesn't fight it. From within the devouring chaos, his eyes find hers, and he smiles.
First, objectively analyze the situation before you. As a scholar, you should excel at this. Recognize which outcomes are inevitable, and which actions are futile. You cannot save me. Understand reality. Accept loss. This is lesson 1.
And that is such a harsh lesson.
No, you'll be...
Hypatia lunges forward to grab him, but the space between them warps and stretches. Each desperate reach only widens the gap, leaving her grasping at air as Russ is slowly pulled into the rift. He doesn't reach back. He only watches her, the stubborn, bewildered aftercomer, soon to walk the path he leaves behind.
Now, the mania here may create illusions, taking my form, Margaret's, or others, to condemn you, attack you, hold you responsible for all that has happened. Do not panic. You will face far more of this in the future. Once you leave this place, the path will not grow easier. Ahead, more people will blame you, make you their scapegoat. Those who hate you will slander your name. Even those you love may refuse to understand you.
Oh, you already experienced that. Such wise words.
If you have no time to defend yourself, cannot clear your name, and are unable to simply let go, if you remain stubborn and refuse to yield, then grit your teeth and endure it all, until your stubbornness becomes second nature.
The Aurum Secretum she releases is swallowed by the rift as if called home. She stands helpless. Even the ravenous contamination denies her, forced back by the relentless push of Russ's own will.
You will grow accustomed to receiving no praise, to disappointing others' expectations. One day, you will realize that forgiveness and redemption are beyond reach. You will continue to lose things along the way, with only weakness and failure as your companions, and you can only endure. But after enduring long enough, you will see that pain is just pain. You can bear it. We have already fallen into the abyss. But once you grow accustomed to it, even the abyss cannot stop you from moving forward. When the time comes, if you still haven't changed your mind, then pick yourself up and continue with what you must do. Only then will your stubbornness truly have meaning. That's it for lesson 2.
But I'm all alone. I don't even know which way to go. I need someone to tell me what's right.
No! You have your own choice. It's okay, Hippa.
This isn't scientific research, Hypatia. No one will guide you, and correct exists only in delusion. This path likely has no endpoint, and you must walk it alone.
And literally path to nowhere. Hippa's VA is so good. And also Russ's VA is so good, man.
Living is its own kind of hell.
I agree.
Welcome to consciousness, survivor.
Russ watches her near panic face and feels something long forgotten. A pang of regret. Should he have been less flexible? Should he have been firmer and sent her away to that one who could truly guide her? Something he could never do. If he had tempered his recklessness, listened to her advice to be more cautious, could he have avoided this? He's been scolded before. He's even promised her to be more careful with his own life. Man. But what good would it have done? He could never have convinced her anyway. This apprentice of his is, after all, too much like him. Chaos rises over him in waves, pulling him under. His voice grows thin, filled with both regret and final guidance.
That is all the wisdom I can scrape from the bottom of a barrel. As one who has walked this path, I hope it helps a little when you stubbornly persist on your journey. As for the rest is just useless blessings.
But she doesn't want blessings.
I wish that since fate is fickle, it cannot always be cruel. May it grant you a few opportunities, and perhaps a little protection.
No! Don't go! Yeah. They're so father and daughter. I know, right?
I wish you could meet a few more friends to walk with you for a while. To support you. Best of all, a bond strong enough to pull you back from the edge.
No.
Don't go! It's been too short, Roz. Don't. Chief would fucking get angry at you again, I swear to God. Her. Hydrate, okay? Hold on. Correct her one more time. Scold her if he has to. Just someone, please tell her how to move forward. Show her the way again. Will he become an immortal? No, he's being devoured by a freaking black ring. Man. And man, even in his last moments, he's hoping for the best for Hippa, man.
If you remain this stubborn, forever marching forward, then I wish you.
Hypatia finally breaks through the barrier and lunges forward, but her hands only close on empty air. The rift has sealed, taking everything she wanted to hold onto. The bewildered scholar passes through the last fading imprint of him, stumbles, and finally collapses to her knees in the mud.
I wish you would reach your journey's end, as you desire.
What about you, man? His last words dissolve like ghosts, leaving only echoes to linger in the terror zone. Don't leave us, man. What an odd thing to say. But we know he's an immortal. He'll be back. We're not sure for how long though. Hypatia really needed that reality check. I agree. Oh my god, you all have typed so many things. With a scene like this, every Fuja would fold. I agree. She is all alone now.
What should I do?
It's up to you now, honey. No monsters, no direction. Only darkness lie ahead. An immense emptiness envelopes Hypatia like a shroud, but she must move forward alone. And regardless of what awaits. Man, why do we have to battle Rust? What the F, man? Wait, I'm gonna copy pasta a team. 11.
The phone is ringing, my dear. It's time for the toys to meet new
And
friends.
Celine. And
Oh? Do you send even the clerks to the front lines now?
I don't know, maybe we'll use this. Oh. That says Shay wonderful scene. It is, man. And yeah, Russ keeps on glazing Chief, huh? Six people deployed. How do we use... I don't know. Do we have core breaks? No. LL? Okay. Oh right, I forgot LL.
Auntie, go!
LL, don't die, okay? Her voice is so shalom, I know, right? Although they don't share the same VA. Maybe it's the way they speak, perhaps. We'll be fine, right? Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I cannot auto, man.
Go.
Right? I cannot auto.
Listen to its whispers.
Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the release. Thank you for tuning in. All wisdom now serves
I don't know
my
how Celine works though. Okay, he's dead. What? They share the same birthday, same physical condition and all. Is she from the same Hush factory? Man, Russ just sacrificed himself in order to save Hippa, huh? We'll see him again, right? Right. She's not Hush. I thought she's Hush. Clearly, I have not read the recent chapter yet. The darkness slowly recedes, revealing Hypatia standing alone among ruins once more. Man. No one is left beside her. Even if she were to ask, what should I do? There is no one left to answer. You must find the answer yourself, Hypatia. In this contaminated place, there is only one mystery that calls to the scholar in her. Only one question that demands to be solved. Why do the remnant wills drifting through this tear zone still move forward?
What? You're saying there are no hypercubes in those ruins? Impossible! I bet everything on this.
Ah, alright. Temporary shutdown, mostly because they have no way of disposing Shalom, yet because of Rahu being in Paradises. Ah, I see. So no Hush
This city failed
units
to find
anymore.
hypercubes at the main crash site. Now they look to its birthplace, Führer. They intend to steal our hope.
Don't tell me those entities are heading toward the direction of a hypercube mine, perhaps? Gives permanent buff stat stack. 3 stacks max at S1. When a sinner is at max stacks, he will no longer be targetable for Celine ult. Ah, okay, got it. She's a buffer, right?
Yes. That must be why Miss Margaret brought people here. According to the observation reports, the data is thorough, internally consistent. There's no room for fabrication. The reaction concentration in the Führer ruins truly isn't enough to form hypercubes. This city, too.
The concentration is extremely low. This is a remarkably weak black ring, insufficient to form a mining deposit.
No, it isn't weak.
Lady Hypatia, why did you not tell us the truth? Why did you leave us behind? Images that have haunted countless nights return, flickering before her eyes once more. She stares, wide-eyed, and lets the nightmare unfold frame by frame.
I witnessed it myself. So many people. Such intense emotion. They completely overwhelmed every Aurum Secretum barrier across Führer. Average M value 170. No, at least 480. Density. You'd need hundreds of apostles to cause that level of destruction. Mania that concentrated wouldn't just vanish.
She pushes her weakened body up and slowly straightens her spine. Without the insight to unravel plots or the courage to face powerful foes, a person who is both incapable and fearful, if she still dares to call herself a scholar, then this is her final, fragile claim to that title. Confidential report of the city scholars. The contamination originating from a Black Ring's birthplace does not dissipate upon the Black Ring's destruction. Significant purification efforts will still be necessary. That means in this rift, that's where the hypercube mine lies, I think. But how would they clear the contamination? Confidential report of the city scholars. It has been verified that BR005 has been in a state of continuous migration since its inception, from Führer to the city. This movement has produced extensive contamination along its path.
If both its origin point and its impact site show only this level of contamination, then a far greater amount of Black Ring residue must have been transported somewhere else, along its path of migration.
They're getting there. Countless words of accusation roar toward her again, sharp and piercing. This time Hypatia neither flinches nor weeps. She lets them strike her, and she pushes forward through the numbed detachment. And in doing so, she finally hears what lies beyond them.
All this damn contamination was brought by you! This tear zone stands as proof of your crimes!
Its concentration would have to be high enough to disrupt catastrophes, attract apostles, and further condense the contamination.
This body has a peculiar resonance with the Black Ring. It reacts unpredictably in environments with strong Black Ring effects.
Its properties would need to be uniform, capable under specific conditions of simulating effects nearly identical to the Black Ring itself. The theory must be correct. At its core, there has to be.
Yes, there is. But then, if she finds hypercubes somewhere, I'm not sure. It might actually cause a war. Again, oh dear. Ahead lies an endless darkness. No light, no shadow. No path beneath her feet. Each step she takes feels unsteady, uncertain. This darkness is a distillation of every day and night she spent lost in confusion and fear. Every instinct in her body screams for retreat, for escape, in a desperate primal plea. And then, now that there's nobody to tell her what to do, she finally using her scholar brain. Yeah, she can find her own path. She just needed a little push, and Rust was the one who did it. Before she reaches the deepest dark, her silent plea is answered. A final vision unfolds before her eyes. A shimmering golden light, the guidance her soul has always sought.
No matter what happens, I will always be by your side, guiding your way.
Adelaide seems to be a very good big brother, huh? Especially in this chapter.
You couldn't guide my way. No one else can.
Wow. She's finally standing on her own 2 feet.
I'll find it myself.
Adelaide got rejected. Sorry. Hypatia drags her body forward. Her steps no longer obey her will, carrying her slowly through what is both the first illusion and the last. Reality is bitterly cold, and she has returned to it. Ahead, shadowy phantoms drift, faceless, silent, their gaze fixed on her. She no longer resists, no longer fears. She simply walks, mechanically, toward the heart of the dark. And as she passes through the cold spirits, she begins to hear their whispers.
Ta-da! Let me present you to the finest settlement in all of White Sands! City of Rifts. Fuhrer! Welcome home, Lady Hypatia!
A cold that pierces the bone, a contamination that clings like tar. They climb her body together, slowly devouring the last fragments of her spirit.
Lady Hypatia, you're back!
Shattered the Siscan. Good thing it was just an illusion and not the real deal. Bro might die from shock. I know, right? Good thing it's just an illusion again.
Miss Campbell of Fraser, I knew you would come back to see us.
Thanks to the Aurum Secretum devices, all the homes damaged by catastrophes have been repaired. Everyone's moved back in, safe and sound.
And thanks to you, the marketplace is open again. Every household has brought their crafts, their specialties. Look, isn't it livelier than before? We even have goods from other towns now.
Soon, it will not be just Führer. Once Aurum Secretum technology spreads across the far lands, everyone will have a safe place to live. Markets will stay open day after day.
Wow! Then I want to go see other places too! Help them build homes that are strong and beautiful! Then wherever Lady Hypatia goes, she'll see smiling faces! And taste delicious food everywhere!
Even in the deepest dark and coldest silence, people welcome her with cheers and smiling faces. And she remembers every one of them. Feels like the old times again. As though she's back in Führer, but they are already dead, man. The thought alone strains her composure. She should be on the ground. She should be running away. Yet her earlier promise still stands. She didn't come here to flee. She must keep moving. The spirits press close, drawing strange gifts from within their flickering forms. They pass them through countless spectral hands until the offerings reach her. Their voices weave a gentle, insistent enchantment, urging her to stay, to feel how much they care. Welcome home. Welcome home, Hypatia.
I'm sorry.
He reaches out and accepts every gift, holding them close to her chest. My heart. Yeah, man. The inky contamination begins to corrode her hands and arms, seeping slowly toward her heart. Man. From this day forward, as a child of Fraser, will you dedicate yourself wholly to the city and lead its people toward prosperity? Yes, I swear. No matter the hardship, whatever the cost, will you never abandon your duty or betray your oath?
Yes, I swear.
Contamination seeps into her arms and chest. the brand on her nape burning. Images flash across her mind. But she no longer cares. She no longer fears any of it.
I know. They're all just illusions. All of this. It's only contamination. But what others may dismiss as meaningless, I cannot simply turn away from. I cannot let them go. And I will not.
Stubbornness is the chosen path. Then be stubborn to the end and carry all the hatred, curses, grief, and regret that comes with it. Remain sober to the pain that goes bone deep. In hell, numbness is the true damnation. Embracing the agony she cannot leave behind, Hypatia turns from the path out of the catastrophe tear. Instead, she ventures deeper into the heart of the wound. From high above, two ant-like figures inch their way across the endless sea of white sands. They move along the edge of the tear zone, tracing its border like a long deliberate ribbon, stumbling again and again, yet always rising, always pressing forward.
Is your body really enhanced by Aurum Secretum?
I'm no match for you, obviously. I know. I'll go look for her.
Sina steals a nervous glance at Helga, then quickly volunteers everything she's learned.
The detector signal matches the direction the Dis City spy fled. There's no doubt.
Dis City spy? What Dis City spy? You watch your tongue. You've seen it yourself the whole way. That girl is dedicated to Führer. She is no spy.
Yeah, go tell her, Helga.
Yes.
Ha! Wow, Sina actually agreed. What a surprise. The two of them scour the edge of the catastrophe tear, searching each location thoroughly, but find only vague traces. Even at their closest approach, they can't tell if the distant figure is an apostle's illusion or a living person. Time spent here lowers the odds of survival with every minute. Desperate, Helga cups her hands to her mouth and shouts into the depths of the tear.
Hypatia!
For a moment, the distant figure hesitates as if hearing something. She turns, gaze drifting dazedly over her shoulder. But she sees nothing. Perhaps she only imagined the sound. The girl turns away, swallowed completely by the dark.
What a pitiful sight. So many.
A cliffhanger? Will she reach her destination, though? Also, what time is it? Oh no. So the last part is N8-8, right? Wait. Yeah. N8-8. We're only halfway? Oh no. I think I'm gonna cut it off here because it's almost 4 a.m. my time again. I will just continue in a few hours, okay? I'll be back. We'll finally finish chapter 20, okay? Man, what a fucking cliffhanger. I don't want to sleep yet. I don't want to sleep yet, but it's almost 4 a.m. my time. I have to go. Man. I'm not that far from the end. Really? How? It says here halfway. Maybe I can cut it off here. Because if it's maybe, I'm assuming this is at my reading pace, maybe another 3 hours. It's a lot of story and not many combat stages. Maybe it's another 3 hours. I'm gonna sleep at 6 a.m. I cannot fuck up my sleep again, it's just horrible. Yeah, it would take time. Yeah, definitely. I'll be back.
I stayed here and
In a
didn't
few
go out
hours.
all
Hi,
this
bye.
time. Oh, you want to know about the stain on my cloak? Che accidentally
Yes,
spilled water on it.
it would take time, like the
Yeah,
next future.
that must be it.
Is it 4 a.m. also kind of... Well, it is. It is, not gonna lie. But it's a lot better than 6 a.m., okay? Because regardless, if I sleep at 6 a.m., I still wake up maybe at around 9 or 8. And I cannot sleep anymore. That's the problem. I had fun. Okay, mix the next stream because it starts at 4 a.m. It's okay, no problem. I'll watch. Yeah, just watch the VOD. Because I need to. I'm not sure if I can. Should I stream it at the same time, same hour? I can't. I have work really early. Yeah, it needs to be around afternoon my time. Because the next day I have work like really early. Anyway, this background is beautiful. The music or Kokilik's background. But if it is the music, then it's my favorite one here. And Path to Nowhere. Anyway, I'll see you again in a few hours, folks. We're finishing this in a few hours. I'm gonna go bench. Both, yes. Anyway, thank you for hanging out, folks. I really appreciate it. But I'm gonna go bench. See you in a few hours. Bye-bye. Otsu, cheatery.